and we're seeing it every single week. Take a look at Thatch here. This is going to be the conversation of the weekend. This is going to be the one that leads to all the angry tweets online. It's that mammoth pistol, the big hitter that can end your run before you even know it. Don't get clipped with it like Thatch does right here. It'll cost you.
Yeah, a couple of these early game shots coming in from so many directions. You see in the minimap, towards the right, towards the left, and then Scissor even went back to try and get that reboot card. If he has it in his back pocket, he knows his job is not done just yet, but Blake and Macwood already having the high ground, and you heard Blake's confidence just oozing because of this fight.
And there you have it, Macwood. That nice angle there to go ahead and open things up with a beautiful body shot. But off in the distance, you can see they're also wary about the team that's looking in nearby. I wonder if that duo has already put some shots down. Possibly.
Yeah,
it's Penta there, just looking on in.
Along with Teeks, they're very, very familiar. This has been their game plan. Every single time you watch them, they go ahead and look for these two teams to fight, and then they third party. They don't always go ahead and finish and clean everything up, but they definitely get the damage they need in terms of Storm Surge. And I think Blake and Macwood have realized this is a possibility, and I thought he was going to watch out, but a huge mammoth shot already going to take him low.
That's what's going to happen every single time you take a dry peek without really looking around you. Other players are going to react exactly like that. There's so much damage that's going to come out and give players the opportunity to take an advantage of you. For now, jumping in with Aviv and Skittles here.
Yep, the only team in NA with multiple 10-plus elimination games during our weekly finals. And the way they were doing it was calm, cool, collected. They weren't just W-king around the lobby. They were just playing their game, and those eliminations would naturally come to them. And that's exactly what they're doing here. It started with Mud Hut Boy and Chris. They went ahead and let that one escape. Somebody else is going to pick up that one. That's Aviv, his partner. And there's that team that's just close by, being a nuisance. If you end up being focused by the lobby, especially this early, it's very, very hard to survive with very little loot.
Yeah, absolutely. We've seen a difficult position happen multiple times. For Skittles and Aviv, this is a team that truly has been contested season for season. Yeah. They've done very well. In particular, Skittles, he has a very tenured history. But let's jump in with the Yamzo and Rise here. Of course, favorites for the entire competition right now. Look at the mechanics right now. Yamzo really getting jiggy right here. Sliding across, making it look nice and simple. Here's a team that, of course, can win it all. But Yamzo doesn't quite have the history of performing in finals lobbies. The real question is, has he grown up? Is he ready for the big stage?
Yeah, this is huge because you gotta add in the fact that the curse is broken. They're not surprise contested like you've seen them in previous major grand finals. So now they have a chance to not only just play it out, but play out the strategy that's proven to be one of the best in Fortnite right now. But Bugha and Threats, this is a team that you were kind of talking about. What are you wanting to see from them?
I mean, look, I'm the one who likes to put emphasis on the dark horses, the real, underdog stories and teams. Now, Bugha, of course, has one of the longest rap sheets in Fortnite history, but Threats does as well. And I just feel like Threats doesn't quite get the respect, right, the attention he deserves. So to see Threats paired up with a player like Bugha, who has, again, all of the accolades, especially in recent time, I think this is going to play well for him. I'm feeling like this is going to be his chance to really pop off.
Yep. Got everybody's chance here, not only to pop off, just on the upper side of things with those 10 spots, as Blake and Macwood continuing the fight in which they started so long ago over towards Lonely Labs. Don't want to let any free loot, any free damage go to waste as Twin Team Pledge on the other side, not backing down. And you even see in the mini-map another skirmish going down. That's probably Penta and Teeks as well. So these early game skirmishes are so important because they not only set you up to gather the most loot, but that Storm Surge. And look, there's 91 players alive. Storm Surge, when it finally hits Monster, is going to be very, very devastating.